MLB Network is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Number 10 makes his big league debut right after this. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Trout, first shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. The misses down below the knees. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, and he fouls this one off. Upton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan,
and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Number 51 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first. The 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
he got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. If you remember, he had a ton of RBIs last season, well over 100. So these early season struggles are pretty baffling. He may not be able to finish with the same RBI total this year, but you'd have to think he can rebound and be a productive run producer for this club.
The 1-1 home. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Still no score. Chris Young, he'll get us started in the top of the second. Shohei Ohtani will come on now as the pinch hitter. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. In the air now, out to left. Gregorius is there. One down.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And he got him. Into the box, Luis Valbuena. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back. But no dice.
In now, Cole Calhoun. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes another 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Missed with a slider. The 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Austin Romine would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So stepping in, Torres, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of... Stepping in, number 10, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this. Late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
The 2-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh? Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 10 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? 1st and 3rd, you got problems all over.
Well, you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, 1st and 3rd, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Endujar fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
So 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
Runners on the move for second. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on. Judge on second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Here's Albert now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Striding in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's finally over for a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Halos lead this one 1-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Number 10 has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number
Ready for another chance? Austin Romine threw a base on balls his first time up. Andujar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High pop up. Valbuena waits on it. 2 gone.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at bat. Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. So 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. Angels are out in front, 1-0. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll start up. And it's away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. For 1 thus far. Now the 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
There's ball 4.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 10. He reached on a single in his first try. Working for the punch out. Look at it with show track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat. Took a good angle at it. And he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Taken in by Simmons. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batter. Right.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Once again a 3-2. Hard hit to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a start to get loose. The 1-2.